Hi everyone, I'm Brock. So today, the commercial product I want to review is Cloud Skills. So I changed my strategy a little bit. So previously, I just try to search for top AI apps on Google and blindly find something. And now I decide to just fully use WeChat. I will just go through some uh, WeChat accounts I followed, and if I find some, you know, and a lot of those accounts are AI related. So if I find some products, commercial products I'm interested, then I just uh, go into a little bit details, go dig a little bit into that one. So today, uh, I just search for it online. I just randomly, go through my WeChat account and then find this article. Well, then I go to this official guideline, which is technically this one. It's called the Complete Guide to Building Skills for Cloud. And yeah, again, I don't read through it, and I will start from here and try to go through it now. So, what is Cloud Skills? Cloud Skills is a set of instructions packaged as a single folder that teaches Cloud how to handle specific tasks or workflow. Skills are one of the most powerful ways to customize Cloud for your specific needs. Okay, so how to do that? So firstly, access Claude.ai. Okay, and okay, access skills. I think that I already have skills enabled, but let me double check. Okay, so go to setting. And capability, I think. Skills. Yeah, and here I can add skills. Okay, so I can add skills. But I didn't find any skills I can add. Okay. Okay, or I can download from GitHub. So okay, let's download from GitHub. So start, download. Okay, then upload the zip file. Let me rename it. Mm. Oh, zip contain too many files. Uh, let's see what is that? This is trying Cloud Code. Okay, or Claude.ai. So these example skills are already available to paid plans in Claude.ai. Okay. Oh, okay. So they are already available? Hmm. Okay. So okay, but it shows no skills. Confusing. Yeah, a little bit confused. And test the front end design skill. Oh, okay. Hmm. But what I want to use is how to use the skills in from here, right? I didn't see the option as skills. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So this is all about create its own skills and test. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that one of the thing I can do is uh, mm, our skills. What I can do is I can put So what I did is that I put the skills here. And yeah, and ask a prompt to so what I would say is update this file. Based on this file. So what I want to do, I want to know how to use skills on Cloud Code for extension on VSCode. How to use skills on Cloud Code desktop. Okay, so now I download the skill source code, right? I already downloaded from here, and I want to update the report to tell me how to use skills either on Cloud Code extension or on Cloud Code desktop format, right? So let's see. So first thing, I guess that I will run Cloud Code first. Okay. So Cloud Code desktop download. Hey, how to download it? There's no download for Cloud Code. Which means that I can only use Cloud Code through command line. Hey, Cloud Code desktop download. Hey, wait. Oh, I got it. So okay. So actually, Cloud Code is just one tab in Cloud. Okay. Okay, so which means that Cloud Code actually doesn't have a separate application. Okay, how to test Cloud Code? Install, test. Okay, how to use skills in different platform. This is how to use, okay, Cloud Code command line. That's not what I'm interested. Okay, how to use skills in VSCode extension. So, okay. So, okay. So open Cloud Code in VSCode and execute the same command. Ah, interesting. Okay, use the same command. From here, it doesn't mention skills. Let's see. No, there's no command and skills. Of a plugin. Okay, manage plugin. Low plugin, marketplace. Okay. So input a GitHub repo. I guess that I need to put this link, I assume. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, interesting. After I add this one, then the plugin shows up. That's good. So I go to once document skills, connection of document processing suite, including Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and PDF. Okay, install. Okay, install for all the projects. And example skills, connection of example skills demonstrating various capabilities like skill creation, MCP building, visual design, algorithm art, internal communications, web testing, artifact building, Slack.js, and SimStyle. So many skills. Install. Okay. So actually, okay. So actually, the skills will just added as a as a marketplace. It's pretty easy. Okay, both of them. Okay, both skills are added, and I just restart. And let me see the plugin, right? Yeah, there's the two skills. Oh, that's cool. So let's see what it said. Plugin marketplace, add the Anthropic skills. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can say, prefer specific skills. And these some skills ability. That's cool. Okay, this download Claude. And again, this is to add plugin. So first thing, add. Okay, so actually two steps. The first step is to add the marketplace from plugin. Then is to install skills. Okay. Cool. So the main idea is to use plugin command. Okay. So troubleshooting, skill not triggered. Okay, so I think that we can do a testing here. So let's open new mode. And again, let me check the plugin. So the skills. So tell me, what skills you have? What skills you have installed? Okay, it takes some time, and let's just let it doing. Issue 2, skill triggered too often. Oh, so skills shouldn't be load every time. Core features. Okay. Okay, I think that so I want to know what skills that are being installed for Cloud Code extension, VSCode, upload. So what I'm trying to do is that I would ask to to update this report so that it will describe what skills it have now. Keep going. So feature 1, progressive disclosure. Progressive disclosure is a three-level system where cloud loads relevant information only when needed. Minimize token usage while maintaining specialized experts. Okay, so level 3 is load as needed, such as reference, folders, scripts, assets. Level 2 is, skill body. Full instructions, workflow examples. Level 1 is YAM front matter. This is metadata, always loaded, such as skill name, description, when to use. Okay. So which means what I should do. So which means that what I should do is, well, but how should I distinguish the difference between prompt and skill, right? Let me finish reading all those stuff first. Okay, tests and MCP and skills compilation. Okay, so basically this is to use skills to operate on Notion. Okay, fair enough. I guess that next Sunday I can do some research on MCP. Yeah. Okay, this is how to install skills. Okay, here is some skills I already installed, such as DOCX. Okay, create, rate, PDF. Well, which means, okay, because previously in my prompt, Claude said it cannot read the DOCX Microsoft Word, but here it actually has the skill, which means that in my prompt, I should clearly mention that use your skill to read the docs file, right? And read read PowerPoint and work with Excel. Okay. And also it has some skills such as create visual arts. Okay, algorithm. Okay. Create a GIF, create a slides. Okay, create vibe. Okay. Test the web application. And write internal communication, documentations. Okay, how to create new skills, how to build MCP. Okay, so I already installed 17 skills. So in my prompt, I should mention that, okay, so the point is that in future, when I write a prompt, I should specifically mention, okay, I want to read the docs, the Microsoft Word. You should use the skill to read Microsoft Word documentation. I guess that's something I should do. So, okay, this is pretty useful. Let me write down what I want to do. So what I want to do is that on February 22nd, yeah, well, February 21st. I want to test, how to use MCP. I believe they should have some official documentation. Let me see. Cloud MCP guide. Okay. Is this guidance? Okay. Yeah. This is how to utilize MCP. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think that for MCP, it should made it's too much to talk about it here. Maybe I should discuss about it in another video. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And if I look at the manual, you see, um, okay, yeah. So okay, in the command now, the skill show up. You see, okay, this is so okay. So all those new skills will show up in the category now, right? That's pretty solid, and yeah, and it also have the MCP part. The MCP is part of all the skills. Okay. Okay. Yeah. MCP build. Okay, and this is how to use skills in VSCode. So, for example, if I choose let's say Excel, right? Okay, when I input, okay, okay, choose this one, and it start to work. Okay, so let's mean what happened. So the user has invoked the skill. And this skill is to create, edit, analyze Excel. So the scale's being noted. Okay, and this conversation. Oh, so which means that if I don't do this scale won't be loaded into this conversation. Okay. Okay, so when I click this and the Excel skills has been loaded, and Cloud Code would have the ability to work with Excel spreadsheets. Ah, that's fascinating. Okay, and then it will be ready to work on, okay, Excel. That's insane. So which means in future I enable the skill first, and then I write the prompt. and then it will operate with Excel, right? If I don't enable the scale, actually Cloud Code doesn't have the ability. That's interesting. That's very powerful. I can say it's very powerful. Okay, skills not triggered. These some troubleshooting. Skills trigger too often. Okay, core features, right? Progressive disclosure. Okay, that's something we mentioned just now. Okay. Feature two, composability. Okay, so Cloud can load multiple skills simultaneously. Your skill should work well alongside with others, not assume it's the only capability available. Okay, that's good. Hmm. Feature three, portability. So skills will work on cloudcode.ai, Cloud Code, and API. Hmm. Feature four, MCP integration. MCP is an open protocol that allows Cloud to connect to external services like Notion, Linear, GitHub, etc. Well, so which means that I can use MCP to manage to connect my source code to my GitHub account, right? Okay. So yeah. So here is the distinguish between skill and MCP. MCP is like professional kitchen, provides access to tools, ingredients, and equipment. Skill is like a receipt, provides step-by-step instructions on how to create something valuable. So if without skills, user connect MCP, but do not know what to do next, right? Each conversation starts from scratch. Inconsistent results because users prompt differently. Oh, I think that I shouldn't wait for next week. Since skills and MCP are these two things are tightly related. I guess yeah, Cloud MCP guide. I yeah, I guess yeah, I guess how to download this page? Hmm, US Markdown. Okay, and the download MCP. So this is connect Cloud Code to tools through MCP. So this is about skills, and let me. Okay, this is skills, right? So okay, so now what I'm trying to do is that because I noticed that skills and MCP are tightly related to each other. So what I try to do is that okay, I provide the guidance about the description about MCP. Then I would ask it to tell me how to use MCP, right? And I update it according. So let's see what happened. Okay, so yeah, so without skills, users connect MCP but don't know what to do next. Each conversation starts from scratch. Inconsistent results because users prompt differently. Okay. So at this moment, I think that what I do, I just uh, try to utilize the existing prompt first, skills first. But later, I guess it maybe I will build skills based on my workflow, right? If something I keep doing that, I should build a skill for that. But with skills, rebuild workflow activate automatically, consistent, reliable tool usage, best practice embedded in every iteration. Okay, makes sense. So core technology, technology one, Yammer front matter parsing. Okay. So Yammer's full name is Ant markup language. So Yammer is like a business card that tells Claude in a concise format what is this skill name, when should it be used, when does it do. Why we use Yammer rather than JSON? Okay. So why use Yammer? Human readable. Yammer is easier to read than JSON. If Yammer is easier to read than JSON, maybe when I write prompt, I should use Yammer rather than JSON file, I guess. How do you feel? Markdown system. So Markdown is a lightweight. So why Cloud Code skills use Markdown? No need for complex HTML or okay. Okay. So okay, so now in this documentation, it will also introduce how to how to utilize MCP, I think. So let's see. Okay, test the skills. This is how to use skills. Okay, here we go. So use MCP to connect external tools. MCP, Model Context Protocol, is an open source standard for connecting Cloud Code to external tools, database, and APIs. With MCP, you can give Cloud Code access to hundreds of external services like GitHub, Sentry, Database, Notion, and more. So MCP allows Cloud Code to implement features from issue trackers, analyze monitoring data, Okay, query database, integration design, automate workflows. Oh, so, okay. Hey, if that is the case, if I connect my VSCode Cloud Code to Slack, does that mean that I need to export Slack message manually and can directly query that? That would be insane. I think I should try that next Tuesday when I go back to office. So which means I should uh, yeah, okay. So course concept, skills provide workflow, how to do things. MCP provide tools, which is access to external systems. So combine them would enable powerful automation. Okay, so let's say how to install MCP in VS Code extension. So the first one is add remote HTTP server. How to do that? Okay, here is an example. So okay, so this is how to contact, right? So maybe I can use manage MCP server, right? And we will open command line. Refresh and continue. Hey, what happened? Does it connect to do it again? So open the, but it stopped. Why? Why it stopped? Terminal opened after making change instead. But where is the terminal? I didn't see the terminal. It's weird, right? Yeah. Wait, where's the terminal? Nothing happened. Okay, let me redo it. So manage MCP server. So I will go to terminal and then terminal is closed somehow. I don't know why. Okay, then let's try another way. So this is to connect to the remote. What's this? Okay, it's nothing. So I will try to run this one. So let's see what happened. Well, I'll execute command add command. Oh, okay. So, okay, so this command will add GitHub MCP server. Gotcha. Okay, it gets some error. There's a JavaScript error. Okay. So this is a bug. Okay. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe because there's some bug with it. That's why just now when I open it and manage MCP server, it died. Okay, encounter an error. So a bug in current Cloud Code version. Okay. So here's something I can try. Okay. Check your Cloud Code version and manually configure. Okay. So it seems that there's something wrong. So try these alternatives one by one for me, right? So I will ask the cloud to try these alternatives one by one. And so for all, okay. So, okay, so when I input MCP, I should be able to see all the MCP servers available. Oh, the Cloud Code command line is broken. That's the reason why. Okay, and somehow there's no MCP JSON file. So that's why when I use backslash, I didn't see the option as MCP. Okay, so what's the next step? Restart, reload your cloud session to pick a new configuration. Consider report the bug. Okay, update Cloud Code when the bug. Okay, the MCP server should be configured and ready to use. Okay. Okay, so let's verify it. And how to verify it is I will try to run it again. Okay, it died again somehow. And no running MCP. Okay. So if no running MCP, maybe I will run this command again. Let me see whether we can add MCP successfully this way. Okay, again, it's failed. So which means that the issue actually doesn't get fixed. It's already configured. Internal. Okay, so I will try to restart Cloud Code, but let's see. I'm not sure whether it will work, but I can only just try it. Okay, so let's see how it works. Okay. So, okay, here we are. So how to use MCP. Okay. This is how to connect the MCP, right? Let me try MCP status. No wrong MCP. Do it again. So MCP so it seems that so you see it died again. So which means that there's something wrong with my Claude code command line. I guess that what I can try is that try on Claude code. No. Okay. How to run Claude code command line in my terminal. Okay, so Claude code version. Let's see. Cloud version. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like. Okay, so I guess that's the main reason is that somehow Claude code command doesn't work in my environment. I think that's the main reason why MCP failed to run. If that is the case, I think that what we can do is open new terminal, right? And input the Claude code version. And you will have the arrow here. Then I will open this terminal. It cannot. Oh, okay. It cannot directly ask for the terminal. Interesting. So maybe I can copy and ask it, right? To see what's wrong. I don't know. Okay, I see. So okay, so here is a issue prevent Claude code for start. It's actually JavaScript error. So reinstall it. Okay. So execute these steps for me. Can Claude do that? So for example, in the past, if I get such error, right? Then I search online and see the steps. Then I manually, run these steps. But now, when I came across such issues, I will ask, Cloud Code to tell me the steps how to troubleshoot it. And even if Cloud Code give me the steps, I needed to do it manually by myself, run each command line, I just let it to run those command lines for me. So as you can see, the whole workflow for troubleshooting is fully changed. Yeah, so it began to, uninstall Cloud Code. So it may take some time for it to run. I will put it in my other screen. And when it's finished running, I will know that, and we can start. Yeah. Yes. I guess I just open this. Okay. So yeah, so we can see the situation on the right side. Okay, it seems that it has fixed this issue, and Cloud Code will already work now. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, cool. So it sounds like Cloud Code issue has been fixed. Let's try MCP again. If Cloud Code successfully work, okay, now it show up. Okay, and Cloud Code is open this way. Okay, just media efforts. So no MCP configured. So what I need to do, let's say if I want to connect it to GitHub, right? So I should put it over here. And then it will try to connect to GitHub. Arrow. Oh, this command cannot be run from a Cloud Code session. You need to run directly from my terminal. Ah, interesting. So I will open a terminal, right? I will run from here. Okay, add it. So, okay. So let's go back. And since I already added, I assume when we check MCP, still no server, huh? Then how about hey, wait, why still no MCP server? I already add GitHub here, right? So theoretically speaking, I should be able to see it, right? Okay, maybe let me try it from here. So Cloud MCP, right? This is a command, right? I guess I need to go into Cloud first. So then the terminal, okay, I trust this folder. Okay, then I will just input MCP. Okay, GitHub field. GitHub field. So it seems that I have one MCP, but it failed. Okay, it seems that there are some conflicts. Okay, so Claude. Wait. Still, I want because still I want to. Okay, now I reboot my VSCode again, and I will try to go to the chat to see whether I can see MCP. I'll do it again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why things become so tricky. Why is nothing here? So it seems that even just to connect to GitHub, it's not so straightforward. Yeah, so in Cloud Code chat interface, input this, I should be able to see all the lists, but somehow it doesn't, right? No, no run MCP. That's the thing. And when I input MCP here, right, showed field. And okay, so I should use Cloud. Oh, because it's not authenticated. Gotcha. So I will authenticate. Doesn't support dynamic client registration. Okay, how about reconnect? Okay, field to connect. Interesting. Okay, so I want to connect to GitHub by MCP, but I get errors. I need a solution. Arrows. Okay, so we get some arrow here, right? So what I will try to do is tell it. I will say, okay, hey, I want to do this, but I get some issue here, and how to do that, right? So let's say what do you say? Okay, fail to connect GitHub. Don't support. Okay, so what should do? So okay, it's trying to add a troubleshooting section. How to fix this issue? Oh, so which means that it's already have a troubleshooting section, right? Let's say troubleshooting. Okay, here. Okay, MCP server connection field. So URL, network, authentication. Output is too large. Okay, token expel and GitHub server failures. So what should do? So GitHub Copilot don't support dynamic client registration. So what should I do? So, okay, so use another, uh, use another, okay. So which means that previous to previous way is wrong. If previous way is wrong, uh, yeah, so you should update this one as well, right? Oh. Maybe I can search online. So Cloud Code, MCP, GitHub, Cloud, MCP at. Okay, so this is how to do that. Mm, it's pretty. MCP is official MCP server. Okay. Oh, interesting. GitHub itself have a GitHub MCP server repo. That's cool. Okay. So, which means actually I can find the official guidance about how to connect to GitHub, right? The GitHub MCP server, connect AI tools directly to GitHub platform. That's very interesting. Okay, so hmm. So I guess instead of such do these things blindly, I can just say, okay, I want to connect VSCode by MCP Cloud extension and update it based on this one. So since GitHub already have official guidance on how to do that, I can simply just I can just simply, ask it to do so, right? I would say, okay, I want to connect to GitHub as MCP, right? And based on it, I believe on this repo, it must explain how to connect to GitHub MCP. So, okay, so you see, it began to read this repo. Let's say, I find it's actually it's very interesting to watch the chain of thoughts of AI agents because it will help us. It is actually I can learn how to solve a problem, right? By say how AI agents solve a problem. So you see, if I provide context, then the solution given by Claude will be more efficient. But if I just ask it to give an answer from scratch, it may hallucinate a lot. That's also something we should learn when we utilize those, AI tools. Context is all about context, right? I can provide a markdown file. I can provide a, a source code repo. The basic idea is that don't try to let AI just give answers from scratch. It's kind of like in working space. Our manager asks us to do some task, right? We can just sit there and start propose. But a better way, obvious, is to do our homework, do some research, find some existing source of truth, and then make a report, right? Okay, so 1.3. Let's say 1.3. Whether we can connect to it successfully this time. So 1.3. Okay. So two ways to connect. Okay. So before I start, I need to have Cloud Code. I need to have GitHub personal access token. Okay. So let's try to just do it. Okay, let me log into my account first. Oh, okay. So which means I need to create a personal access token. Interesting. Let me see how to do that. Okay, these are some prerequisites. Store my PAT. And remote server setup. Mm. Okay. Okay. So firstly, let's create the fine grained token because it may contain some credentials. So I would finish this step in another page and go back. So I'll call extension for VSCode. Public repository. Okay. Mission. So at least, so give some permission. Repo. Hmm. Okay. Actions. Metadata. Okay. Okay. So many permissions and it's pretty hard to decide what permission I should give. Okay, so well, there's no confidential stuff, so I can share the screen. So you see, firstly, decide token name, description, expiration time, 1 month, it should be fine. And what repositories I can access to and what permission. So for repositories, there are so many permissions and it's pretty hard to decide what to give. So I just give the first two. Uh, action administrator. It's pretty hard to decide what, I don't know. Give all the permission. I don't know. And the user basically needs to permission to operate uh, on my account. I don't want it to touch this part, so it's fine. So I will generate the token and let's see whether it works. Generate a token. Okay. So I get a token. Let me write down the token first. We have MCP token. Okay. Okay. So now I should store my PAT. I guess PAT is a token. Yeah. PAT is personal access tokens and store it. Save into the environment. Okay, let me do it. So Basically 3 steps, huh? My token. Yeah. And I will try to run this command in the terminal. So no such fail. No such fail. What should I do? Right, when I use this command, it shows there's no such fail. Okay, what happened? So I guess that maybe it gets the wrong path. So which means that the Cloud Code command line, the configuration file may be in another location. Okay. But the basic idea is that firstly, I need to generate the AT, and then I need to create the environment file, and then add it into gitignore. And then make a config JSON take effect. The Yeah, so I think that after I do this, Cloud should be able to have access to my GitHub account. So all those stuff is for security purpose. And after I do this, then I should be good to run the command to connector connect Cloud to GitHub. Okay. So the first part is actually store the PAT. And step C is remote server setup. I should yeah, this. Okay, so it seems that the MCP setup is not so straightforward. Mm. Oh, okay. So get the PAT and update the MCP configuration. Okay. And secure the file. And then restart Cloud Code. Okay. So let's see. So maybe I will try this command. Let's see whether this time it works. Okay. And after this, I need to finish PAT authorization. Okay, MCP server already exists in local config. And verification is Cloud MCP list. Okay. Verification. So Cloud MCP list. Failed to connect. Failed to connect again. Yeah. Yeah, I have some sense. Actually, I already have some sense how to what should I do to what's the role MCT plays. And the main issue here is that it cannot connect to MCP. Okay, so run this one and clear. So open a new session. I'll code Heavy. Oh, hey, here we go. You see, GitHub connected. It looks like it works this time. So yeah, then I get the connected successfully. I think this time it connects successfully. I will again reboot VSCode and let's see what happened. So I guess at lecture time, when I try to connect Cloud Code to the third-party tools such as Slack or Asana, I should search for their official guidance first, rather than ask a Cloud Code to generate a guidance blindly. And I can say that equipped with these two abilities, MCP and skills, Cloud Code can be far more powerful than how I use it now. Still loading. I guess somehow it's okay. It's here. And again, let me see what I saw. Oh, okay. Still no running server. Why? Hey, no MCP configured. Hmm. No MCP configured. It's how you verify. No MCP configured. But if I check here, it says that MCP is connected. So I guess there are some discrepancy here. Okay. Okay. But mm, but how to use that? Right. If I enter cloud, yes. It's interesting, you see, if I open the terminal and enter cloud, it will say it connect to GitHub. But yeah, you see that? right? So you see, there are so many tools I can use. So there are some obviously there are some discrepancy here. My in terminal, I already successful, connect Cloud Code to my GitHub account. However, in the VSCode extension, it doesn't show that. So there must be some gap here. And this is all some things we can do with Cloud Code after, connect to it. So yeah, I think that I won't, keep spend time on this now because it's already 1:40 a.m. and but at least I get some sense. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is still a good practice. My original, motivation is to understand what is skill, but now I also have some sense about what is MCP. Okay, and this is about how to manage, the MCP servers, things like that. Okay, these are all the details. And this is how to use MCP in VS Code, right? Configure MCP server and open projects, right? Yeah. So that Cloud can utilize the tools and MCP. That's good. So that I needn't to go to Cloud manually. So I guess that MCP is just like API, right? Just use a fancy name. Okay, and also yeah, this is all those is about how to utilize MCP and yeah, the most important is MCP plus skills, right? So a prompt like this, we can invoke GitHub MCP and load front-end design skill, apply code change, invoke GitHub MCP. That's good. Yeah, there's some troubleshooting stuff. Okay, that's the project. Okay. Yeah, so these some features for skills. Yeah, feature 4 is skills can integrate with MCP, and that's very powerful combine both. And there are some core technologies. We already go through some of them just now. Okay. Yeah. Technology 5, MCP tool in invocation integration. Okay. Skills versus customer instructions versus system prompts. Okay. And here are some AI ML terminology. It's good. And the system design. Ah, this part is so short and a milestone. MCP is published really early, back in November 2023. And the skills is also pretty early, back in January 2025. I start to use skills on February 2026. I'm so late. Okay, so the founder, Daryl Amode, PhD in physics from Princeton, former vice president at OpenAI. Okay, led GPT-2 and GPT-3 development. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, and all are some business stuff. That's good, but I won't focus it now. Um, I didn't realize this video took almost 2 hours. I have thought that finish in 1 hour. Okay, insights. Insight one, progressive disclosure is key to agent error. Insight two, open standards to drive ecosystem growth. Insight three, composability is the future of AI system. Okay, business insights. Insight four, the agent market is just the beginning. I agree. Insight five, vertical industry customization is key. Okay. There are some papers. Okay. Open source project. Okay. Yeah, so this is the two source code I downloaded just now and utilize this to source code to provide guidance for me. It's pretty helpful. Some commercial products, some MCP servers. So you see, those main like Notion, GitHub, Linear, those big main products, actually they have their own open source repository to, and I believe that in those repository it provides complete guidance and about how to connect cloud to them. So these are very important to help. Yeah. Some YouTuber, okay, some online classes, okay. Communities, formulas. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about this report. This report, I think that is good enough to help me to understand what is Claude.ai. And also you can see nowadays, the way we learn is start from a point, right? 2 hours ago, we start actually from a simple, WeChat article. I have no clue about how skill works, how MCP works, right? Start from here. I find the official, guidance, which is this PDF, right? And can go from this PDF, I got this report. And when I review the report, I realized that, okay, what is MCP? Or what's the official skills? Then I download the skill site published by Anthropic, right? And then when I read keep reading, I find okay, I need to figure out what is MCP because it's tightly related to skills, and I find the MCP server guidance published by GitHub. So naturally speaking, the way that humans learn is by interactively rather than just one person to speak, right? When we watch YouTube videos, it's just in one way. But learning with agents is actually an interactive way to learn something, and I believe that it will be far more efficient, right? If when I was freshman in college and I use the current learning style I'm doing now, I guess that at least I can maybe 50% or even 100%, more efficient when learning some new stuff. Well, just some thoughts after go through these commercial products. Well, and also that how I define this exploration also changed. Originally, when I think about, okay, I want to explore commercial products, then it must be a very independent thing, right? Like one video for Cloud Code, one video for Gemini, one video for Codex. But actually, for some products, actually, because it has a lot of aspects, right? Spend time, spend the time of one video to go through what is Cloud Skill, what is Cloud MAP. I think is also very worthwhile compared with just test some random commercial so-called AI products, right? I use the time of 10 videos and test the 10 image generation commercial products. They are separate, they are different products, but I didn't think I get enough, insights from them. Yeah, that's some final thoughts. Thank you, everyone. Bye.